with n0thing and fRoD, you just finished the semi-final here at MSI BEAT IT finals in Beijing. Played TyLoo on stage. What would you describe on the match before going on stage against the Chinese team?
Which Chinese?
He's just saying any Chinese, going on their home ground.
Yeah, I mean the thing is, normally we're used to maybe being not necessarily rooted for, I guess, in China, but maybe the fans are more neutral since we have a lot of fans out here. But it seemed like they were really heavily TyLoo sided today, and I guess we had a small cheering section. I don't know who was a part of it, but I guess we heard noises when we went round, so it was nice.
Yeah, he's right though. Sometimes when you play in China, though, you do have that weird aura always. You're playing a Chinese team in their ground, you're always just like, that's mostly where they're always performing well in their hometown, but it didn't seem to bother us much.
So speaking about the match, you started off by winning 16-14 on Inferno. Then you went on to n0thing and performed really well as T. Then second half, things just fell apart. What happened there?
Yeah, I think what happened for us really was we kind of had an idea about like the maybe 3 to 4 general strats they like to run for the most part, and it seemed like they really just started abusing outside heavily at the beginning of the half, and instead of adapting to it, we kind of just, like, one guy wanted to try and see if he can make something happen, didn't work out, and we just didn't necessarily execute a counterattack as a team. We just split up a little bit, and yeah, we just didn't like we just didn't like talk to each other, because if we're gonna maybe stack outside, there's no reason for people to be in the upper bomb site. We should just put like a retake or something. Like, we just didn't thoroughly discuss what we all should do, rather than
timeout would help maybe.
Yeah, if there was timeouts in this event, we would have definitely taken one and talk about it.
And moving on to Tuscan, it was a pretty close one, but you managed to pull out victorious. Yeah. Do you think it was being prepared for what they did, or was it something else?
Well, yeah. I think the thing right now, because we had a really good showing on Tuscan against Navi when we beat them 16-1, and we've been kind of rocky on that map when we got plowed by MTW on it, a previous event, and we lost kind of heavily to Lions, who we should have won when we played them in Arbalete on Tuscan as well. So I think we've kind of figured out something more for us. Slowly but surely, our Tuscan's getting more tournament ready, and it's nice winning big matches like this, knowing that we're able to try and win these matches when it really matters. And that was the last map, so it was kind of like buckle down and really find out what works. And we knew they like to be really aggressive, whether it be on T or CT. And I think we just maybe controlled the tempo a little bit more by saying you can push, but we're going to play at our pace slowly and make sure that we execute together as a team.
So tomorrow it's grand final. It's against Fnatic. What kind of expectations do you go into facing Fnatic? I believe that
we're winning.
Confidence?
I mean, yeah, that's kind of like our hope, general already. We have respect, obviously, for Fnatic, but we're gonna talk about our stuff tonight and get mentally prepared, because that's the only thing we can do.
Yeah, and something to add to that too is I think we're a better team when we play against an organized team. And playing against some of the Asian teams like We Made Fox or TyLoo, we can be a little shaky because they play very unpredictable, and everyone has troubles with them. So I think against a team like Fnatic, they're great and they have amazing tactics, but when they play more of a structured pace with more organization, that's where we excel, because you can expect a lot more rather than not know exactly what to expect without playing like an Asian team that just rushes around, and they could be organized but you don't know. Whereas Fnatic, we know that they practice tactics and things like that.
So do you think the deciding factor tomorrow is going to be doing unpredictable stuff they didn't expect in order to win?
I mean, I think that's kind of, and for also it's kind of something that I guess we're going to discuss tonight when we get back to our room, how we're going to approach tomorrow. But I feel like either way, whatever we want to do, as long as we are full force into doing it, that's fine by me. If we're going to spend the whole day taking risks, I'm down to lose 16-0 if we take risks all day long. It's about going in and preparing right, and then trying to execute it as best as possible. Not
get shaky.
Yeah, and then not like lose confidence in your game plan while you're playing just because you lose a few rounds.
Thank you for your time, and best of luck tomorrow.
Thanks
a lot.